Think Roman emperors only ate fancy feasts? Think again. From Nero's midnight snack runs to Vitellius's street food adventures, these powerful rulers shared a surprising passion with common citizens: delicious Roman street food. Let's explore this fascinating culinary connection. Picture a bustling Roman street corner, where smoke rises from a busy thermopolium, ancient Rome's version of a fast food joint. These street-side stands featured large clay pots called dolia, built right into the counter, keeping food hot and ready to serve. Hungry Romans would stop by these spots for quick, affordable meals, choosing from stews, soups, and wine. Archaeological findings in Pompeii have revealed over 80 thermopolia, showing just how popular these ancient fast food spots were. The counters were often decorated with colorful frescoes advertising the daily specials, while the L-shaped counters helped servers dish out food quickly to hungry customers. It was basically the Roman equivalent of grabbing a quick lunch during your work break. Now let's talk about Emperor Nero's secret food adventures. According to ancient historians, this infamous emperor would disguise himself in common clothes and sneak out of his palace at night to visit local thermopolia. He'd throw on a cap or wig to hide his distinctive red hair and wander the streets of Rome, mingling with regular citizens at these bustling food stands. Nero particularly loved the hot soups and mulled wine served at these spots. Can you imagine being a thermopolium owner, serving a late-night bowl of stew to a mysterious customer, only to realize later it was the emperor himself? These midnight food runs weren't just about satisfying late-night cravings. They gave Nero a chance to hear uncensored gossip about himself and his government, straight from the mouths of everyday Romans. Let's dive into the mouth-watering world of Roman street food. The most popular condiment was garum, a fermented fish sauce that Romans put on practically everything. Think of it as their version of ketchup. Street vendors would serve up steaming bowls of pulse, a hearty grain porridge, often topped with vegetables or meat. For those with a sweet tooth, honey-glazed dates were the go-to treat, sometimes stuffed with nuts for extra flavor. Sausages, called lucaniki, sizzled on portable grills, filling the streets with tempting aromas. And let's not forget the popular chickpea mush called paniccia, served hot and creamy, the ancient equivalent of modern fast food. These affordable quick meals kept Rome's busy population well-fed and satisfied. Emperor Claudius might not have been the most glamorous ruler, but he was definitely a champion of food safety. In 47 CE, he introduced groundbreaking reforms for Rome's food markets and street vendors. Claudius established the first food inspection system, appointing officials to check the quality of ingredients and ensure proper food storage. He also created designated market areas called macella, where vendors had to follow specific cleanliness rules. These reforms weren't just about keeping food fresh. They helped prevent foodborne illnesses that had previously caused problems in the crowded city. Vendors who violated these rules faced serious penalties, from heavy fines to losing their trading licenses. Thanks to Claudius, Romans could enjoy their favorite street foods with much less worry about getting sick. Food became a powerful tool for Roman emperors to connect with their subjects, breaking down the barriers between ruler and citizen. When emperors like Nero and Vitellius were seen enjoying the same street foods as common people, it created a sense of shared experience that helped maintain social harmony. Historical records show that Emperor Augustus himself would sometimes eat simple meals in public, making a point to be seen enjoying everyday Roman cuisine. This wasn't just about food, it was clever political strategy. By sharing meals at thermopolia, emperors could present themselves as men of the people, understanding and sharing their subjects' daily experiences. These food-related public appearances became so important that some emperors even built new food markets and sponsored public feasts to strengthen their connection with ordinary citizens. Let's explore one of ancient Rome's most famous policies: bread and circuses. The grain dole, or annona, provided free wheat to hundreds of thousands of Roman citizens. Emperors knew that hungry citizens were angry citizens, so they made sure the people had food in their bellies. This wasn't just about being generous, it was smart politics. The grain was distributed at specific points throughout the city, where citizens would line up with their tokens to collect their share. Some emperors even added olive oil, wine, and salt pork to these handouts. The system was so important that special officials called Praefectus Annonae managed the entire operation, ensuring Rome's food supply remained steady and citizens stayed content. Let's look at some amazing recent discoveries that have given us a real window into ancient Roman fast food. In 2020, archaeologists in Pompeii uncovered a perfectly preserved thermopolium, complete with detailed food frescoes and even traces of the actual food they served. The counter still had remnants of duck, goat, fish, and snails in its cooking pots. They also found wine jars with traces of ground fava beans, an ancient trick used to modify the wine's flavor and color. In Herculaneum, another discovery revealed carbonized food remains, including bread, fruits, and even a jar of garum fish sauce that still contained fish bones. These findings help us understand exactly what ancient Romans ate and how their street food was prepared. Now, let's meet Emperor Vitellius, who took his love for Roman street food to a whole new level. During his brief reign in 69 CE, Vitellius became famous, or perhaps infamous, for his enormous appetite and passion for street food. Historical accounts tell us he would regularly abandon important meetings to visit local food stalls, sampling everything from simple porridge to exotic dishes. He was particularly fond of sausages and would often send his servants to gather food from different thermopolia across Rome. Vitellius's enthusiasm for street food was so extreme that he reportedly spent massive amounts of the imperial treasury on elaborate feasts that mixed luxury ingredients with common street dishes. You might be surprised to learn that some ancient Roman street food recipes are still enjoyed today. Take libum, for example, a cheese bread that was a popular street snack and is now found in modern Italian cuisine. The Roman flatbread focaccia has barely changed in 2,000 years, still featuring the signature olive oil and herbs. Modern Italian sausages are direct descendants of the Roman lucaniche, using similar spice combinations of pepper, cumin, and garlic. Even the concept of fish sauce lives on in modern Italian cooking, though it's evolved from the intense garum to more subtle anchovy-based sauces. These surviving recipes show us that good food truly stands the test of time. The DNA of ancient Roman street food is still very much alive in modern Italian cooking. Take a stroll through any Italian city today, and you'll find echoes of those ancient thermopolia. The modern Italian practice of aperitivo, enjoying small bites with drinks, mirrors the Roman tradition of quick street-side meals. Many classic Italian pasta dishes actually evolved from ancient Roman recipes like cacio e pepe, which shares similarities with simple Roman cheese and pepper dishes sold at street stalls. Even the way Italians use herbs like rosemary, sage, and oregano can be traced back to Roman street food seasonings. The Roman love for portable, flavorful food continues in modern Italian street specialties like arancini and supplì. Thanks for joining us on this delicious journey through ancient Roman street food. If you enjoyed learning about these imperial food adventures, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Let me know in the comments, which Roman street food would you try?